Hello! Happy 2020. It's January 1st and we are having a New Year's Day sleepover.
We're at her place, May, and we are doing basically first girls' night of the year. It's January 1st. And we're gonna play a game. Courtney, what's this game that you have done live?
I chose Innuendo Bingo for our sleepover game of the night. And so the way it works is we have to drink water. So I've got some fancy water and we're gonna have to put water in our mouths and then listen to clips that have nothing to do with anything. And it just comes down to if you hear it in a funny way, then we might accidentally get water on each other. And so it's supposed to be one of the wettest games out there. I just figured if Shay's gonna spit on me, I want you to have fresh breath. So I'm gonna use peppermint oil.
Yeah.
Yes, so just put a drop in your mouth. You smell good now. Okay, cool. Nothing you didn't smell bad. I didn't mean it like that. I get it. Oh, you can't see us. Hold on. Now, hi. So we're here. We're gonna Netflix and chill for a bit. And Shay brought some Yum Yums. So
good.
It's caramel corn.
Cavities.
I know, I'm gonna get cavities from this white and dark drizzle. It's so good. And so look how cozy. We've got like a ton of blankets. Yes. So we've got the gravity blanket and all these nice things. And we're just gonna have a good night. Oh, it got dark. It got dark. Okay. Good night. Challenge today is first you're challenged to come up with at least one thing you want to release from 2019, and then going into 2020 you don't want it there anymore. And then we're gonna play Chubby Bunny with the marshmallows because I'm not supposed to eat this much sugar in my diet. We're gonna see how many marshmallows we can fit in our mouth, and then we're gonna not show each other what it is we want to release, but we're gonna like have them say it with the marshmallows and see if we can guess what it is they want to let go of. So here we go.
What's the one thing you're gonna release from your 2019 self? What? Say the whole sentence. A marshmallow. Say that again. Standing? Say it one more time. I'm trying. Struggle? That's nothing like what you... This is a struggle. Courtney, you're already struggling in 2020. You got something on your nose, like right there.
Oh my gosh, Shay, you look like a babe. Like really? Seriously? Like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty! I love it. The lighting is like angelic. Oh wow. And you even have a real, I'm serious, you have a real life halo right now.
Oh my gosh, I want to see this.
Okay, yes. Keep doing it. You look like an angel.
Until my hand gets caught in my hair. It's all tangled.
I love it. She's so pretty.
Alright, so I'm gonna copy your technique. The like gauze in the mouth.
Nice.
What is the one thing you're gonna leave in 2019? I can't hear you. Yell at me so I can hear you. Say it again.
Oh, it's procrastination. I got it. We're roasting marshmallows, and we're roasting what we're getting rid of. We're releasing, Shae is gonna release procrastination. Now roast it, Shae.
Oh my god. Don't let it blow away. Now it's just strug.
Strug. I'm turning my struggle
Now
into
it's
a
ugh.
strug.
Oh. How do you feel, Courtney?
I turned my struggle into a strug.
That's way better. It totally fits us.
That is way better, yeah.
We started our own show called Between Bamboo.
I've honestly never been good at New Year's resolutions. And so I don't know if I'm gonna procrastinate this, but then Courtney had a good point. She said this isn't something that we're trying to develop in the new year. It's something that we're trying to get rid of and leave behind. And I was like, you know what? I love that, because why focus on creating all these new good habits when you have bad habits that you first need to get rid of? I think it's a lot more important to get rid of our bad habits and work on those before we take all these other things onto our plate and worry about all those things. So mine's procrastination, because honestly in the past year or so, I just feel like I haven't really been satisfied with my life, because I'm like, I didn't get this done, I didn't get this done. And of course I can be realistic and just appreciate the things that you can get done in the day. But one thing is, obviously you spend time on your phone every day. You spend time doing things that you really could just cut out of your life and focus on what you do want to get done, so that you have time for your hobbies and developing your talents and all that.
When you're releasing something, the idea is that you're just being receptive to letting it go. And when we get softer, it makes it so that things are able to shift and just get out of our system. So the other part that we added in with burning it, it's just kind of like making new space that we're like, that's part of like the elimination release process. I'm saying goodbye to struggle. I'm releasing struggle. I'm okay with not carrying struggle into this new year. Some people call it an emotional addiction to struggle, and I recognize that that was definitely going on for me. I was trying to figure out, what am I going to release? I was like naming all these words, and then essentially the one word of struggle tied it all together. So like, yeah, I quit on things, I resist things, I fight things, and it's all in the name of trying to hold on to my struggles and trying to have a struggle. So when things get way too easy for me, I'm just like, I start to look for problems. I'm trying to like bring back a struggle to feel comfortable. So my new comfortable will be, I'm okay without there being a struggle. And I just saw someone on Instagram, one of my friends, post something about like, we're in the roaring 20s now. And to me, that just totally clicked, where I'm just like, that fits so perfectly, because I have been struggling for so long with health and things like that. So for me to be going into the roaring 20s and not have struggle, I think that's speaking very true to what my experience and intentions and what I'm welcoming in for the next decade, or like just in general.
I love that. Can I say something about that?
Of course, yeah.
So you're saying that you're afraid of like not having a struggle in your life, and I totally understand that, because like, of course it's nice when everything's going your way, but then I was always living with like, when I am having things going my way, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is too good to be true. Like something bad is gonna happen. And life is all about ups and downs. You have the good times, you have the bad times. And when it's those good times, you just need to enjoy it, honestly, because it's not always gonna be like that. And I think that if you're too worried about, you know, what's gonna happen, and you're not just living your life, you know, never really gonna be happy. So
that's like exactly what I meant for I look for problems. When things are going good, I'm like, oh great, this isn't gonna last. I want to make sure like I'm prepared emotionally in case something goes wrong, because I've had it in the past where when something comes out of nowhere, it hurts so much more, because and then you start thinking like, could I have prepared myself for this so that it wouldn't hurt as much? And now I'm trying to be like, it's okay. Like I have the tools to deal with things. When in the past, when those happened, I didn't have the tools that I have now.
Everyone's been saying like, it's not just a new year, it's a new decade, it's 2020. I think this is a really good time for me to stop procrastinating, actually achieve my goals this year, and love this idea that you had of doing it a different way instead of just the New Year's resolution that everyone does and everyone, you know, forgets after like the second week of January. I actually really like that. And like the physical like act of burning the paper, I feel like that kind of like solidifies it for me. Like they say, you're more likely to get things done if you write them down.
Yep.
You know, that kind of like doing the physical action along with just the thought and along with just saying it, I think that's really gonna help. So
we're putting a container around it. So we chose a word, we wrote it down, the active writing. So we had an intention of releasing this, the container of putting it on a piece of paper and then burning it, releasing it up into the world or whatever, and being like, yes, we are following through on this. And it's the opposite of trying. So resolutions, a lot of people are like using their will, like willing their way on a resolution. What we did was we got soft, we got receptive, we got open to this thing leaving, and it creates space for the new things that we want to come in. Because I have learned from personal experience, it's been a hard lesson, but the path of least resistance is actually very healthy. It brings more things to you. I was always like, with my struggle, I was always choosing the most difficult way, or I was complicating things because I felt like struggle was superior. I'm now learning that's not the case. Taking the simple way and keeping things simple and letting things be easy is bringing beautiful things my way, and miracles are happening. So I love it.